And Young Buzz. Welcome back to the channel where we talk all things K-pop, drama, and everything that gets our hearts racing in Hallyu Land. And today I need you all to stop scrolling and give a huge round of virtual applause because N-Team just delivered one of the most captivating music show performances of the year. Yes, I said it. So if you've been sleeping on N-Team, now's the time to wake up. These guys just made their comeback on Music Bank, and they didn't just show up, they showed out. On May 30th, they hit the stage with the Korean version of their third singles, title track Goin' Blind, and followed it up with Run Wild, and let me just say, this was performance artistry, like Goosebumps level. Now let's talk stage presence. They came out in these sleek black suits, very classy, very sharp, but what really set the tone was the concept. It was all about their wolf DNA, which basically channels this primal, intense, almost mythical energy. They performed parts of the choreography with black cloths covering their eyes. Yes, you heard that right. Blindfolded and still sharp. The restraint, the precision, the mood, it was so cinematic. It's rare to see rookies pull off something this bold and actually stick the landing. And then they completely flipped the vibe with Run Wild. If Goin' Blind was mysterious and almost haunting, Run Wild was playful and full of life. Bright disco pop rhythm, relaxed movements, casual styling. It was like watching two completely different groups in one performance. And yet, both were 100% N-Team. But here's the thing that really impressed me: the details. The way they timed even the brushing sound of a collar or the tap of their shoes into the choreography. It's storytelling on another level. You don't just watch N-Team, you experience them. And their sword dance? Still as sharp and synchronized as ever. I mean, we always talk about groups like 17 or TXT when it comes to powerful performance synchronization, but N-Team, they're quietly climbing up there. And I think it's time we start saying it out loud. Let me ask you guys, what did you think of their Music Bank stage? Were you more into the dark, immersive energy of Goin' Blind, or did Run Wild get you dancing? I feel like these two tracks show exactly why N-Team is so exciting to watch right now. There's range, there's identity, and there's execution. That's the triple threat. Also, can we talk about how they're not just hitting music shows, they're building a serious momentum. Next up, they'll be performing at the 2025 WeverseCon Festival on June 1st, which already has a massive lineup. That means they'll be sharing a stage with some of HYBE's biggest acts, which honestly is a big deal because it means the company is putting a lot of confidence in them. You don't get that kind of spotlight unless you've proven your worth. And get this, just a few days later on June 7th and 8th, they'll be holding their Seoul concert at the Jamsil Indoor Stadium as part of their Asia tour. That's not a small venue. That's not beginner-level stuff. This is major. They're stepping into big league territory, and the timing couldn't be more perfect after a performance like this. Now here's where I want to get real with you guys. Watching N-Team right now reminds me a lot of the early days of groups, like Stray Kids or ATEEZ, when the performances were so precise and ambitious, but people hadn't quite caught on yet. That's where N-Team is. They're not viral every week, but they're building something solid. A loyal fan base, a clear identity, and performances that make people stop scrolling and go, wait, who are these guys? And I think that's why this comeback feels so important. It's not just about promoting a single. It's a statement. They're saying, we're not just here to fill a spot in the HYBE lineup. We're here to take over stages and earn our place. And honestly, they're doing it. Let's take a second to appreciate the artistry of Goin' Blind. The choreography is sharp, but not overwhelming. It's emotional without being dramatic. It's not about how fast they move, but how meaningful every move feels. Covering their eyes while performing, that's not just a concept. That's a trust exercise, a message, and a flex all in one. It says, we know our stage, we own our space. And that kind of confidence doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from hours, weeks, months of training and vision. Then we get Run Wild, and boom, it's joy, it's energy, it's youth. You can tell they're having fun, but not in a messy, uncoordinated way. Everything is still tight, still professional, but there's this sense of ease that makes the performance super watchable. That balance between discipline and freedom, that's what makes a group rewatchable. That's how you build performance power. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think N-Team is getting enough credit in the 4th gen scene? Are they being overshadowed by bigger names? Or do you see them slowly rising to the top? Because honestly, I think the conversation needs to start shifting. The more I see them perform, the more I realize they're not here to follow trends. They're here to set them. And this upcoming Asia tour, that's gonna be a game changer. Not just for them, but for fans too. Because if this Music Bank stage is any indication, we're about to witness a tour that's built with real thought, real stagecraft, and real emotional depth. The Jamsil Indoor Stadium dates are huge. It's not every day a rookie-ish group lands that kind of venue. And when a company like Hybe gives a group that opportunity, it means they're betting big. And you know what? I think it's going to pay off. Also, I can't stop thinking about how &Team is carving out a unique identity in the Hybe family. They're not just another vocal-heavy group or another performance-focused unit. They're building a fusion of storytelling, visual symbolism, and dynamic choreography. Every comeback adds another layer. And if you're someone who enjoys deep diving into K-pop concepts, like decoding stage outfits, set design, or movement choices, then &Team is so worth your time. Before we wrap up, let me say this. In a world where K-pop is evolving faster than ever, it's easy to overlook a group that's not constantly topping charts or breaking YouTube records overnight. But groups like &Team, they're playing the long game. They're not chasing moments, they're building a legacy. And if they keep delivering performances like this one, it won't be long before everyone else catches up. So now it's your turn. What did you think of &Team's comeback on Music Bank? Did they surprise you? Are you planning to see them on tour? And which stage stole your heart? The moody intensity of Go In Blind or the vibrant energy of Run Wild? Drop your thoughts below and let's get the conversation going. I'll be replying to as many comments as I can because I love seeing how you all interpret these stages too. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more K-pop deep dives like this. And if you've been riding with us for a while, thank you. You're the reason this channel keeps buzzing. Until next time, this has been Annyeong Buzz, where we don't just watch K-pop, we live it. See you in the next one.